Welcome to another episode of Life and Times with Tubb City. As the host, I'm always grateful for the incredible guests we've had on the show who've left a lasting impression on my life. So today I want to talk about the company that's been making a difference in countless lives all across America. Penn Waste. PIN stands for Power in Numbers. Penn Waste is revolutionizing the way HOAs manage their waste and recycling services. They've developed the Penn app, which empowers HOAs to negotiate group deals for services like pest control, bulk item removal, trash can cleaning, and most importantly, trash and recycling. Think of Penn Waste as the perfect blend of Groupon and Nextdoor, designed exclusively for HOAs. Their platform allows communities to leverage their size and secure the best deals with vendors. I'm all about bringing value to your life, and that's why we partnered with Penn Waste. Ready to lower your waste bill and make a positive impact? Then just visit www.pennwaste.com and mention that you heard about them from the Life and Times with Tubb City podcast. Their services are available nationwide, so everyone can join the Penn Waste movement. Save money, go green, and make a difference with Penn Waste today. Who's somebody in your that pushed you? Did you have anybody that?
Myself, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it's just like from what I went through, what I've been through, and where I knew that I'm trying to get to, it was like I just always took that as motivation. Like not having a father.
Oh, really? You grew up single parent?
My mom always at work. My two big brothers, they weren't really great guardians, and I got little brothers that look up to me.
Yeah.
And my big brothers wasn't a great example for me, so I'm like, bro, I got to do it because won't nobody else do it.
Yeah.
And you can say that's my drive, man. My little brothers, all three of them. I got one at Texas right now. One of them arrested, and the other one at home. But they all graduated high school, and two of them went to college.
Okay. Wait, Texas? He's playing?
University of Texas.
Okay. And you got? I know you got your mom. Is there anybody else?
Yeah, I got my mom and pops. Growing up, I always they've never been those parents that had to tell me to push me to none. I've always had the motivation of working to provide for them in the future. That's always.
Where'd that come from, though?
Bro, I think growing up, me just always like being, so to myself and just.
You were only child?
No, I'm the youngest. So I got two older brothers and one sister. So I think me being the youngest and me being so sheltered and protected from everything, I think sports was just something that I just found, just as my outlet, you know what I mean? Because
how many people in your town? Is it a big town?
About 25,000.
So that's smaller than Hutch.
Yeah, because it used to be like 40, then it shrunk down like years later.
Yeah.
So that's like 25,000, something like that.
Was that the demographic of your town, which I don't know, was coming to Hutch a shock for you?
So in my town, El Dorado, that's the main school, El Dorado High School. It's like a 6A school, but like 5 minutes down, it's a school called Parker Shopping. It's a predominantly white school. I started going there in the first grade.
Okay.
So from the first grade to 12th grade, I went to an all-white school. So, and I was growing up in both worlds. You know what I mean?
Because you lived in the black
neighborhood.
neighborhood.
So I was still around my black friends, but I still going to school over here. And so I think going to Hutch, I think growing up like that, it helped me to
be able to deal with
all that, anything, because of just the melting pot of everything, you know what I mean?
Did, Mari, you grew up on the west side of Atlanta, but when you go to Bethune, is that any sort of shock to you?
I mean, nah, because they're my people.
Okay.
I know how to deal with it. And then the coaches, they like 10 times more down to earth than my people train.
His coaching staff.
So you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so me and Mikey many years ago played basketball. He played, I sat on the bench.
Hilarious. That's a true story.
I felt it was racism. If I see that dude to this day, it's on site.
Oh, man.
But did y'all deal with anything that you felt like you shouldn't have dealt with in high school or Hutch, anywhere?
I mean, yeah, I've dealt with some racism for sure, especially going to predominantly white school. And my town was it was kind of like it was mixed. It was mixed, but it's a country. It's country a little bit. So you know those people you got to grow up around. You got to adjust.
Yeah, when he was on the podcast, what's the girl that told you was too dark in Daytona?
Oh yeah.
What you mean?
Her ass.
My man said he had a crush, and the little girl told him, "You too dark."
No, that's crazy. I remember growing up, and I was at the
Like Kemari, that
You laughing too much. Nah.
it's true, man. It's true.
I remember a girl asking me, like a little girl one time. I probably was like I don't know. I wasn't even older. I was about third grade, and I had just got to PC. It's probably my third year, and she looked at me. And she said, "Why is your skin dark?" And that's when I really realized. Because when you're young, you're not really thinking about none of that. And that's when I realized, okay, I gotta adjust to this.
Yeah. It's different.
It's different. You gotta adjust to this for real.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm from a small town, so you know about Daytona.
Yeah.
So I'm from Holly Hill, which is outside of Daytona. So the population like maybe about 15K, at least at the time. So like it was, and again, it was just black and white. So yeah, that's I mean, y'all grew up not too long ago, but it's crazy that you had to deal with stuff like that in this day and time,
right?
Which is crazy.
Yeah, so I actually did go through something at Louisville, bro, with Bobby Petrino.
Hey, we're gonna edit the video and put a buzzer every time. We're gonna have a Bobby Petrino count.
But man, me and a guy on the team, real great friends at the time, CJ Averett. He was a linebacker, and I caught the ball, and in practice, he ain't used to hitting in practice.
Mm-hmm.
Hit me. We got up, we got into a scuffle, and by Petrino, they break up the fight or whatever. Man told me he belonged in prison.
Hold on.
Like, I just lost sight, bro. I'm just like, it just made me, when you mad, and you just start crying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I just took my time off and I walked off. And it's so crazy. It's so crazy because that same season he told me that, I was literally finna enter the transfer portal. And I went to his office, him and Coach Galloway. They sat there and talked to me, and he was like, "Man, we need you." I let him butter me up. And got me there to stay. But yeah, that's my worst college experience I ever had, bro. And I was in the hallway walking past him with my head down. He sent somebody all the way around the corner just to get me, bro, and told me, "You speak to me when you walk past me."
No way.
Man, this ain't no.
Bro, that had me like, I'm just like, bro, I thought that's how it's supposed to go though. By Petrino, bro.
They're about 6, huh?
That's crazy.
It's a lot of coaches that abuse their power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a fine line between making the process hard in order for your player to be able to sustain and get through things, and abusing your power. Because my philosophy was, and you could, especially you call Jalik and Jalen to this day, like those guys, I want everything that I do to you, when somebody else does something to you, you're going to laugh at it.
Right.
So I'd rather be your enemy to prepare you for what's coming next. Because when you get to your next college, they're going to talk to you crazy. Mm-hmm. The professor might say something to you crazy. When you get to if you get to the NFL, they going to talk to you. Like, it ain't going to be what you want. And you can blink your eye wrong and be like, "Oh, can we get that playbook?" Mm-hmm. you know what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to always prepare y'all, because, I mean, we didn't know where everybody was going.
Right.
You know, when you leave in JUCO, so you may go to white school, you may go to black school, but you got to be prepared, because I used to tell them, if you're here, something's wrong. You're here for a reason. Because if you was right, I never would have met you. Mm-hmm. So I got to do something to try to mold the clay that you have to see if you can get out of here to the next level. And some of them make it, and some of them Don't.
But you're successful in doing that because you can relate to him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if Bobby P don't talk to me any kind of way. Like, you can't relate to me, dog. Like, I'm gonna listen to you, because I grew up with people like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bobby, who you gonna talk? No, you gonna talk to me like a man, bro. You gonna tell me like I belong in prison?
Yeah.
Man, I would have slapped the fire out of his ass, man. Like, come on, bro. Nah, man. Nah.
Yeah, and you gotta, when you do that, you still gotta come back and put your arm and talk to him. You know, like, this happened because it is, and I said this because it is, but I'm trying to get you here and trying to get you to see it. You know what I'm saying? But if you gotta have that relationship in order to talk
Right.
like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to talk crazy to this dude.
But again, but the difference is you can relate.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see
But it's
a
crazy.
white head coach.
I would never say nothing to him. He would just come up to me like, what are you talking about, man? Like, why you bothering me, man? He wanted me to react so bad. I just
He stopped talking to me for a while.
Yeah, I just wouldn't even.
Is that ever been a player that just wanted to square up?
Oh yeah.
Because
I told him to come around. I told him to come around I said, come around this corner. Because the receivers, we like on the 30 on the home side, and there's a gate, and then you walk around. It's a training room. I don't know if he was. I'm not gonna say his name. He was a receiver from up north. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know what you're talking about.
And something happened. He said something smart. I said, boy. I said some curse words, but I said, let's go around this corner, just me and you. And then he looked at me, and he saw that I was serious, and I started walking over there. Oh, you tripping? You tripping? I was like, oh, wow. Yeah. Nah, it's definitely been situations where where things have happened, and because it's JUCO, you gotta be prepared for that.
Yeah.
These dudes ain't. Everybody ain't screwed tight, man. You know that's you gonna come across. I mean, you gotta think, like, when you went to Louisville, how many people do you think was on the day one summer camp roster?
I can't even tell you.
Is it 90, 100, or
Probably like 90.
We capping out hopefully at 150.
Nah, for sure.
Some people they sharing lockers. And we ain't talking about the sit down locker. We talking about a little cage and a little lockbox. Like,
enough to put your cell phone and keys in. That's it.
Yeah, so it's like it's a lot of people and a lot of things you gotta deal with. But it definitely on that front molds you. You know what I'm saying? But how do y'all feel now? You think you're on the right path? You think you got a shot?
Yes, sir. I actually do. I feel like all I got to do is really just run and tell my story. I run fast, and the situation that happened at Louisville, it keep getting brought up with every NFL scout I have talked to this season, and even when they talk to Dre, they bring it up. So I know when I go down here to California next week, that just go seal the deal.
So you're going to what bowl?
NFL PA.
You're going to PA bowl, okay.
Yeah.
And you just got back from the
college gridiron bowl, yeah.
Okay. And you feel like you?
Yeah, I feel good, man. I feel like the stuff I did, the past, especially Oklahoma State, my success there, I feel like it really set me up to where I am now. I feel like I just gotta, like you say, you just gotta run good, put up good numbers. Cause I feel like I've always, I think my body type really gonna speak a lot, for itself. Yeah. You know what I mean? So all I gotta do really just keep working these next 7, 8 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, y'all got y'all head on straight, man. It's dope because I can see the finish line. Like, you can see it.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
And y'all just put your head down and just keep working. Mm-hmm. That's dope.
Anybody that you would like to thank, if you could send out a message?
I'd say the CIS, Community Schools in London. They helped me out with my process at Bethune. The Agency One Sports Group for even reaching out to me, coming from HBCU. And my teacher, Miss Brown, and my best friend named Miss Again, and all my friend group, from May, Tay, my blood cousin, Ahmad, for always not giving up on me.
That's what's up. You got to think that fan too, bro. That's a crazy story.
Yeah.
You staying with a fan. That's
yeah.
She just hit me up the other day, man, and tell me how proud she is. And I do appreciate her, too, because if I ain't had her, I probably would have still been incarcerated in Louisville because they ain't even let me off. They let me out on house arrest. So, she
needed,
use her address.
You needed a place.
I'd have been still in jail. But, yeah, I do appreciate her.
Everybody has something. Well, not everybody, but it's crazy how something could derail you from what you feel like your destiny is,
right.
and you just keep pushing because you got a story to tell. You got a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty dope. What about you?
First, I say my mom and dad. You don't know this, but I almost quit. Like the first.
Where? At Oklahoma State?
No, JUCO.
Hold on, bro. They ain't break you, dog. Come on, Dez. They ain't break you.
But you got to think, like I said, I'm 18. Like fresh.
Okay.
I graduated high school May of 2017. I got to Hutch July of 2017. So it was like probably a week or two in. I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I'm in Kansas, nothing to do. I ain't got no car. It's just nothing here. It's just hard. I don't know. But nah, they really.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, they just kept me in it, and all my years in college, like they came to every home game in Hutch. That's 9-hour drive. They came every home game.
Your parents came to every home game?
Every home game.
That's real.
Oklahoma State, every home game. Never missed a home game. Came to that's 7 hours.
Wow.
From my crib. That's 7 hours. Like they've never missed a home game.
What was making you feel like you wanted to quit?
I just feel like it was just I just feel like it was more than ball. Like
and a lot of people don't understand that it is.
They don't, right.
They think I'm just come there.
Right. They think you just come in
put
there.
my cleats on. They don't
Exactly.
understand.
They don't
like,
understand everything.
You gotta learn the plays. You gotta learn the alignment, assignment, go to class.
On top of go to class, right?
Gotta go to class for sure. All that.
Show up on time.
All that, man.
So it was just a lot.
It was just a lot on me, especially just like I said, I just dropped off and I wasn't expecting it. It was just so overwhelming for me that I thought it was just gonna be. I was gonna come here and play football. Yeah, I'm
gonna be the man.
I'm gonna be the man. You know, I'm gonna be here a year or two, whatever. Go whatever Division I. That's not what it was.
You got dropped off to a crowded backfield, bro.
Man,
that backfield was crowded.
What was that first meeting like? When you look in there,
it was just like really just saying, you know how. Because when I came in, everybody was already there. So I already knew I was going to probably be the last guy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But it was some guys that came in with me, but I knew I was already better than them.
Yeah.
You know
the freshmen.
The freshmen. I knew that.
Yeah.
So it was just more like, you know, in practice, we going to see who, you know, how we going to do the depth chart, how we going to do this, da-da-da. And so.
It's your first, you said you was a starter or you
I wasn't.
In high school?
No, my JUCO.
No, in high school, when did you start?
When I started, I was a starter since freshman.
So you were a starter since freshman year in high school. Then you get to JUCO, and now you was
all them years. Yeah, I was fifth string. So from 9th grade to 12th grade starting, you get the JUCO fifth string.
That's tough.
That'll humble you right there,
For
bro.
sure.
But it ain't like fifth string because.
Yeah.
No, it's because everybody in the room nice. Yeah. But plus, you said that they were there before you, though.
Yeah, they was there, so they already knew what they had.
Right.
You know, I had to prove myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so once I performed the freshmen and all that, everybody else, you know, all the guys already there, they there. And then BJ didn't come later. So it was like, oh my God, man, I ain't gonna never get to play. Yeah.
I remember my first time riding the bench. Somebody go post a picture of me on TV. Man, I'm on the sideline. That shit hurt, man.
Man, it's a different hurt. It's a different hurt. For sure. I'm gonna thank my mom and dad. I'm gonna thank my brother, my big brother. You know, he always pushed me. He never gave me credit for nothing. I rushed for 5 TDs in the game. Somebody come to him, hey bro, your brother went off. He's like, yeah, all right. I used to be, look what you mean. Like, 5 TDs, what you want from me? I want to thank him. I want to thank all my nieces. My nieces, my motivation. Having 5 nieces, you know, growing up, it's like you really get these little girls and they grow up and you see like it's just different, man. It's different. Like it really like changed me. at a young age.
See, so we got daughters.
We got daughters.
Right.
So
Yeah, man. So I had five. All my brothers had all girls, man. So it was just so different for me. So I just want to thank them for sure.
That's so funny. You said the room was crowded.
But that'll humble you though, bro. Like, I mean,
sure.
just imagine he coming out of high school. I know he was nice in high school. He was starting as a freshman.
Yeah.
You get the JUCO, bro. You the fifth string, dog.
You might get to practice and get 3 reps.
Nah, for sure, for real, man.
Scout team.
That's crazy. I would have damn near quit too. What I'm here for,
But and I mean receiver wise, I used to tell dudes
Yeah, man.
dog, you're not gonna get no reps.
Yeah, receiver was crazy.
You get to do warm ups. You get to warm up.
you out there stretching?
Yeah. After
You
that,
out there
just go
leading the
over
stretch line?
Just go over there by the trainer.
The chance?
Yeah. Like
Nah, receiver room was packed too though. Yeah, he had some receivers for sure.
So y'all ain't had no tight ends?
no, we had tight ends. I didn't coach the tight ends. Johnny was there.
Johnny was there.
It was Johnny and I ain't gonna say the Leroy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Leroy.
Leroy.
And
What's the other?
I knew you told
Who the other one?
Nah, I don't know.
Man,
That's the one from that you almost had the altercation with.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
This one,
he just
Okay,
them
okay.
too funny though. Just know that they funny.
he ain't like me and I ain't like him.
Just seeing Brown altercation with people just funny to me, man. It was just so funny. I'm like, man, they really falling for that.
Yeah.
They really falling for that. I'm like, man, I'm not talking to him.
It's just to see if he can break you, man. He gotta know who he can trust.
Because if you gonna go off and you can't take what I say,
Right.
when you get to D1,
Right.
you gonna fall
You
for the
in for
trap.
Nah, for sure, yeah.
You gonna
You
fall
went
for the
for a
trap.
rude awakening.
You gonna be the dude getting the flag thrown on you. You gonna are you not gonna be able to? Because it's the same thing. Once you get done with football and you going in the workforce, it's gonna be somebody that's gonna say something crazy to you.
Facts.
What you gonna do? Punch them? You know, call them a name or something? No, you gotta know how to deal with that in all sectors, man. Last question. Any regrets? Anything you would change?
I wouldn't change a damn thing. I wouldn't change nothing I went through because it made me to the man I am today.
Absolutely.
Everything. Like, I wouldn't change nothing.
You think had you not gone through what you went through, would you be
Yeah.
less focused? Because right now you it's tunnel vision, but for both of y'all, tunnel vision. So had you not gone through that, you
Yeah,
think
because I was spoon fed. Like I told you, like at a PWI, bro, everything is handed to you. Like the extra work, I probably like when I was at Louisville, I used to put the extra work in.
yeah,
When I got to Bethune, that's when I started working like harder because I seen like this, you have to do more than
yeah,
what the next man do. But like at a Power 5, bro, people get shots. They put 100 yards receiving tight ends. I'm seeing this invite, combine, invite. He ain't do nothing. Nothing at all. It's just handed to you, bro.
That's true.
Just show up.
Any regrets?
I don't regret nothing, but I say the one thing I would say I probably do regret is at my time at Oklahoma State and dealing with, you know, that whole organization and the coaches there. I wish I was able to block it out more and not let it, you know, affect me, because it was just to a point to where like I wouldn't. It's just I wasn't going to conform, and that's what they wanted, and it was just like and it's crazy. Chuba told me this. He told me. He said I know you you're not really, you don't really like it right now, but he's like, you came by the hand that feeds you. He told me the first year I was there, he told me that because he was like, I went through it too. I get it. And so I wish I was just mature enough to understand. But I think, you know, that just comes with, you know, experience and maturity. You know what I mean? Knowing like you said, you're going to have to deal with some people. And I definitely figured that out.
Why did you choose Oklahoma State?
It was Oklahoma State, it was K-State.
Didn't K-State come in?
K-State.
Did they offer a bunch of y'all at one time?
They offered me and Jalen the same day. They offer. I can't remember who else they
offered. I think they offered you, Jalen, and Khalil.
Me, Jalen, and Khalil. They offered
Okay.
all of us. Yeah, but at the time, Coach.
Dude got fired.
He got fired, so they was leaving. So we didn't want to even go into that. So yeah, we didn't even.
I mean, that might have been worse.
Y'all know, yeah. Snow would have. It probably would have been worse.
K-State?
Yeah.
Boy,
I've heard.
that's
Yeah.
like-
Now they said
That's the military.
Y'all heard like K-State
okay.
was it? Yeah.
They running backs be eating though.
They do, but it's just the highest. It's just I don't know how to explain it because when
Bruh,
we got
you
there,
can't-
yeah, you can't.
They
yeah.
you can't wear no earrings. You
can't
can't.
do nothing. Like even though you can
might-
wear earrings in there.
Like it's like little like
Earrings. It's little stuff.
it's like Hoosiers.
Yeah, it's like little stuff. It's like earrings. Like you'll come in workouts. You got earrings in.
Yeah, that was in Louisville too though. Talking about in the weight room.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
No, I'm talking like
but
Got ears, man.
Weight room,
Like-
locker room, none of it?
like yeah, it's
Like,
like
even on game day, you can't
I'm
rock
talk-
your little jewelry now?
It's a different type of atmosphere.
Nah,
yeah,
no.
bro.
Like you have
that's a
to do.
dictatorship.
If they tell you have to wear yellow socks, if you don't wear yellow socks and have it at the right length,
Yeah.
not footies.
Yeah.
Like you ain't playing. You out the door.
That's funny. You say that I'm in my second year when I was at Oklahoma State, they tried to change everything. You know, they tried to get it back to the old ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so they say we want everybody wearing black socks when you wear in the weight room. So I go in there where everybody got black socks. I'm the only one on white socks. I said, bro, I'm not doing that, bro. They're not finna do this. They're not finna do that. So it just saw the black sock. You just see it, some loud white socks appear out of nowhere. It's just me. And that's one of the things. Like I would not conform because it's little stuff. It's like, what are you talking? Because the whole last year, we wearing white socks, we wearing ankle socks, but they wanted to be to where when we say jump, you jump, but it wouldn't be in the right way though. Like they didn't know how to approach it. Like
because it's like at JUCO, like we had rules and
Yeah.
you couldn't do certain
Yeah.
things, but I'm gonna give you an example. The head coach said, wear your game socks. Because he would give us,
Mm-hmm.
a different type of sock so we all conform. So my rule was put the game socks on. Whatever you do after that, as long as you show a little bit of
Right,
game
right.
socks,
Like
you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So they would put their game socks on, tape it up to this point,
Yeah.
but he got the game. So
Got
we
them
would
on.
let them
Right.
have some type of
Right.
personality, individuality, and let them go as long as you could play. Now, if you were sorry,
Yeah, you better do whatever you
yeah,
I thought in the league it was like that too though.
Who?
I thought in the league it was like that. Like you got.
oh yeah,
Yeah, you gotta wear what you gotta.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta wear. Yeah, I
yeah.
heard
Y'all,
that too.
y'all got uniform. They'll hit you.
They say
with
people walk around.
You get fined on that.
They
Yeah,
say
you get fined. That's what I'm saying. So it's damn near like they preparing you for what's finna happen. Me thinking.
Yeah, but it's a little. I feel like it's a little bit different. That's because the league is a business. It's all business.
Right.
But when you're recruiting kids, hey, we got this and we got this, and you're trying to make them come to your school, and you're the greatest thing ever, and it's the funnest place ever, and then you get there, it's cut your hair, or you can't
Right.
braid your hair,
Right,
or
right.
you can't wear dreads, or you can't.
I know they ain't told y'all nothing like that.
Now they ain't never.
No, but it's schools
But
it's schools that'll tell you that.
Schools like that.
It was
though.
high schools like
It's
that.
schools
Yeah.
that tell guys to shave their beard.
Yeah.
Yes, all type of stuff.
Yeah, so it's like you want to tell me this to get me here, but then now I'm here, and I'm from the West Side of Atlanta, and you came to get me, but now I can't wear.
I gotta change who I am.
Yeah, all the way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Exactly.
it's
But you ain't tell me that when you was recruiting me.
No, that's a lot of stuff. But that's how they get you.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stuff. I ain't never know about Bobby Petrino until I got there and I seen a video of him at Arkansas. I was like, I said, if I would have seen this video, I probably would never have committed, bro. Just off that video.
Especially with all the schools you had.
Right.
Because it was like he said, y'all saying like military, you couldn't even talk at lunch. Like when you sitting down like pregame meal, you can't talk at all. Like you can't say a word. Like everybody's just sitting there quiet.
It's just forced in the play.
Literally. And he had it like that in the NFL too, I heard though. Like in that one video I was watching, he had that at NFL.
see how to.
That don't work out in the
don't-
NFL.
But it didn't work. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
'cause
no,
they got
them grown men.
they
though,
waking-
Yeah,
Yeah.
these grown men.
They're making way more money than you are.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
For sure.
And they can go straight up to the owner's office.
Correct.
Oh, you go to
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
And that's exactly what
Go
happened.
see the owner.
That's exactly what happened. Yeah, that was some boot camp right there.
Yeah.
I just tried to. I was hard on them, but I wanted them to have fun and be individual because by the time game day come, bro, it's too late.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cuss you out.
I
on
would say
game day?
everything you did make sense though. Like even though you was hard, it made sense though. Cause like you said, he relatable. Like you relate. Like it's a certain way you approach it.
Yeah.
It's not even that people don't want to listen to you. It's like how you approach it.
I feel like,
But that's why you still got the relationship that you have with all your former players, dog. Like
the ones who got it, I have a great relationship with them.
yeah.
You know what I'm they'll call me and it's
probably
random
laugh about
text.
it to this day.
Yeah, like, hey, remember when you did this? But nah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because because I went to JUCO.
Yeah.
You know, I went to a predominantly white college, 4-year college. So I've been through everything that y'all been through. And, I had a chance to go to Division I, got in trouble, got put on the bench. I went through dude looking at me like, nah, I'm not putting you in the game. And it ain't nothing you can do about it.
That's one thing I can say though. I ain't never had no bad tight end coach, boy. I'm a tight end coach. I've been rock solid with him, dog. Rock solid.
But you gonna go through things that you gotta you gotta figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But coaching wise, I'm gonna be act crazy on game day. It's too late. We gotta prepare for that all through the week. You know, that's what we for. But no, man, I appreciate y'all coming by, man. Hope y'all wish y'all the best. And then hopefully after your rookie season, we'll do another one, and see where y'all at.
Sure.
Sure, man.
I appreciate you for sure.
Okay, last question. Would it be the perfect situation? Perfect team? What you think?
I'd say for me, like, I ain't gonna get no names, but anywhere like no tax property. No property taxes.
That's funny. He ain't even talking about football. He talking about
business. Bro, you learned something in college, bro.
For sure.
Shout out to your teachers, your professors, bro. You learned something.
That too. Yeah.
What would you think?
I say that too. Perfect situation. I say a situation where I can come in. Of course, you gotta be like someone who can do special teams. Of course, you have to regardless of that. But just somewhere where you come in and fit right in. Like I was talking to Swayze yesterday. Well, yesterday or the day before, he was talking about how like it's certain teams, like every team a two-headed monster. But if you're gonna have three, all guys got to come in, and when one guy come out, it can't be no different. It can't be no drama. It got to look the same.
Yeah.
So just something like that where I just fit in and really be able to pick up
Same type of style
of play. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah.
My question for you is who would you compare yourself to?
I'll compare myself to. I say Leonard Fournette, but the LSU days.
Gotcha.
LSU days.
It's a monster.
That's a good.
Solid.
That's a good comparison.
Yeah.
I might be too old for
McGahee.
Gahey.
He was
okay. McGahee, yeah, okay.
he was
yeah.
He was a dog.
He was
Yeah, I know
a
you're talking about
dog
for sure.
in
Yeah,
college,
yeah,
and then he went to the NFL.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a dog.
But you know who's in that backfield though?
Whatever.
So you had McGahee, you had
Frank
Gore,
Right. Okay.
Portis,
Clinton Portis,
Wow.
and they had another one.
Najee.
Not sure.
There's another one.
Was Ed? Ed was already gone, right?
No.
Edger?
Yeah, he was gone.
He was gone.
Jared Payton.
Oh yeah.
Walter Payton's
son.
Really?
Yeah, Walter Payton's son.
Five.
Talk about a crowded backfield, bro. And 4 of them went. Wait, did all 5 go? Did Payton's son go?
Yes.
Oh, all 5 went to the
was the
league.
Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Yeah. And
So
shit.
when you are sitting there like BJ coming, I'm like,
Right.
UM did it.
Yeah, they sure did.
You know,
Right.
You know what I'm
They did.
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
And they all ate
Yeah.
and got drafted.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta try to get in touch with Willis because I have a theory. You know the visors?
Yeah.
It was either Willis,
He had that like chrome color one.
it was Willis or Mo. Mo was a safety. One of them needs ownership for the first. There's nobody. They started that.
Yeah.
The Mirror and all that.
Yeah, the mirror joints. Yeah.
So my uncle was a coach there.
Yeah.
So I go and steal me a visor from UM. I'm at D2 with a Mirror visor.
cold. He had the headband on his neck like Dion.
I'm cold. I'm clean. But I think he was it was either Willis or Mo. And Mo Sykes. I think Mo still live in Florida. Still live in Miami. Mo was a safety. But I think more like Sean gets the credit. But I think it was Willis or Mo.
It got to be, bro. I remember when I played Pop Warner, we just had the black joints.
Yeah.
But then seeing them,
wear black visors in Pop
yeah, man. I had, I had the black
visor
visor
back then.
Yeah, man. I had the black joint.
Yeah. Pop Warner. Oh my God. What park did you play at?
I played Cascade.
Wow.
Jerry. Well, he was.
You played with Jerry?
He was on a different team.
And I
was on the other team.
He'll be here next week.
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry.
Jerry played running back, bro.
That's what they say. Huh?
Before DB.
They say he was just running crazy.
Bro, I thought he was that was probably one of the best running backs I didn't see come out of Atlanta. Yeah. And, bro was like that, bro. Like, he was everything he needed. Like, he can put that team on his back type job.
That's funny.
Yeah, Jerry was like that.
Anybody you played with or against in Little League, in the league now?
My dog, well, no. He ain't in the league no more. He played with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
But that was it. Oh, and in college, but college don't count.
Yeah.
I mean, he played with Lamar, who's going to be the
that's
richest football player in the history of the game.
Ty Alexander
He won the Heisman there, didn't he?
Jonathan Gennard. Yeah, he ran the Heisman.
He won the Heisman there.
With braids. Yeah. Did he have braids then?
With braids.
Did he have braids?
He had the blowout, probably.
He still had the little float.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be the first 200, 300 millionaire with braids. That's in my mind.
And drive a dunk. There's some goals. Yeah, my man got to get paid, bro.
Yeah,
For sure.
Well, you play with Chuba.
I played with Tubb, yeah.
You think he must have been playing good enough for them to trade McCaffrey though?
Right. Yeah, nah, Chuba one of them dudes, man. Like, Chuba is like, man, when I got there, man, that was like something. That was I felt like being behind him was so much motivation, and I was there for a reason to learn from him. And he felt that. He felt that, like, he knew, because he kind of like took me on his wing.
Because I think I asked you. I said, "Why would you go there?" I don't know if I asked you. I thought about it because I knew he had 2 years left.
Yeah,
and you had 2 years.
Right.
I was like, "Why would you?" But I get it now.
Yeah.
You said one of those years he had a 2,000.
So my first year was his 2,000-yard season. That's the first year he started, so that he had 2,000 yards.
Yeah, he went to the thing with the tie. He went to the show.
He had a Heisman. He was a Heisman candidate. Him, Jonathan Taylor, J.K. Dobbins. I can't remember who won but he was also for the what's the running back? Dope.
Yeah.
But he didn't win that. But I forgot who won. I think Jonathan Taylor probably won it that year.
He had 2 G's though.
Yeah, no, he had 2 of them for sure.
That's tough.
Yeah, he was every
in
game.
the Big 12.
In the Big 12,
Y'all
bro.
was run heavy?
Bro, what?
Yeah.
What? Oh my God, bro. Big 12's crazy. Bro, my first game I started had 36 carries.
Yeah, I heard that.
Next game
30s.
Next game I had 30.
I remember
Back to back.
We talked.
We
and
did,
I was like,
yeah.
bruh.
I said, bro.
Slow down. Like,
I could have played quarterback.
I said, bro, I had.
All you do is handing off the ball, bro. You hand off the ball. They gonna eat, bro. This run first offense, dog.
Oh, man.
my
We
God.
running, man, for real.
Yeah.
Like,
hey,
They set you up for.
them boys, them coaches, they turn the fatigue off. You know how you play the PlayStation?
Yeah,
You turn the
it
fatigue
off.
off? They
don't
turn the
care.
fatigue off on them.
For sure, for real.
They ain't gonna get tired. Don't worry about it.
Man, it's crazy. Bro.
99 carries.
It's crazy.
Man.
And then we probably play next Thursday on the special.
Right. Like, come on, man.
But your O-line got to be legit, though. Bro, you running the ball
They
that
don't
much.
care. That's their philosophy.
Come on, man. Like,
Bro, look at the stats. They don't care. They gonna run.
No, you gotta have a.
you got to have a. Come on, man.
I will say, when the year Chu ran 2000, that same year is when we got the O-line coach from K-State, and that previous year, all his guys was like the best in the Big 12.
Who was that?
I forget his name, man. I forget his name. Coach. I can't remember. It's a white guy though. I can't remember.
My dude was Joe Bob.
Joe Bob. Okay. Clemens. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I know you knew Joe Bob. Yeah. Okay.
Joe Bob was my dude. He's a good dude. And fun fact, Glenn Spencer. He was there when you was there?
Glenn Spencer.
Was he the DC when you was there?
No.
He must have been a DC after.
No, Coach knows what DC, the one who the DC at Ohio State. That's who was DC when I was there.
Okay, well he must have came after. He was my head coach when I went to West Georgia, and Will Muschamp was the DB coach at West Georgia when I went there. He was South Carolina's head coach.
Yeah, I knew the name. Sound familiar.
I'm like, hold on. I took a visit up there. Yeah, he was the head coach.
He was a reason, and he probably doesn't remember me or whatever, but I was ready to quit.
Because of him?
No, I was a walk-on at West Georgia. I walked on, and I was on scout team. So scout team, you got to go on defense to do whatever they want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he told me one day, he was like, hey, you can play. Stick with this. And I was like, I took that like.
So you took it and ran with it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I can do it. And they had some dudes.
Scout team was actually fun, bro.
One of the best athletes I've ever seen in my life. I don't know where he is. If you see this, bruh, Dennison Robinson. Oh, my God. Bruh, he was a JUCO All-American receiver. He came there and played DB and was an All-American there. And we had like a week off or something happened where we didn't have practice. So nobody's been playing basketball. We go in the gym. He's in jeans. They're losing like, and this is not exaggeration, this is a true story. They're losing like 13-2. He comes down and hits like 10 straight jumpers in jeans, wins the game.
In jeans.
Then they go to the playoffs because, I'm a scout team, so I don't get to travel. They go to the playoffs. They lose. He comes back. And, like, Dennison is like I'm like, because he's the greatest thing that I've seen visually so far. I go to his room like, hey, man, what's up? He packing his clothes. I'm like, man, where you going? Oh, I'm going home. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, nah, I'm out. I did what I needed to do. I'm going to just go play ball in Canada. I said, you're not going to finish school? He's like, nah, I withdrew, man. Like, I've been with you for my classes. I knew what I was going to do. Went and played in Canada in the CFL, and then he was like, if it don't work out, I'll be an electrician. And I think that's what he's doing.
That's tough.
Dennison Robinson, one of the coldest.
You think had he stayed, he would have made it to the league?
But probably had a better chance, but he just wanted to make it.
He wanted to make his money then.
Like, he was cool enough with going to the CFL making money.
Sure, he probably made some money there. Yeah.
Yeah. And the other dude, had another DB named Nate Scroggins. He played in the arena for a long time, but just athlete visually when I was young was like, he was amazing. And it was a Division II. But appreciate y'all for coming, man.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
Enjoyed. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Mike, for co-hosting.
Of course, bro.
Dezmon, thanks for coming, man. Good luck with y'all endeavors, and we'll see y'all part 2, man.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
All right.